complete. Oh, big hole left side. He may go. And he will dive into the end zone. 81 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
His kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 48, Commanders 21. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Run! Set.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set. 380. Run! Run!
Throwing now is Herbert. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 10.
Run! Set. Set.
Herbert to throw. Oh, and that one is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a 1st down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. And I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line.
Run! Set. Go.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Hey, ram. Balin Tiger. Balin.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Delta. Set.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will get into the end zone. Isaac Taslam. Touchdown, Washington. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Johnson now to return. Uh-oh. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the first down.
At the 30-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
And the Seahawks first down.
Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point. Does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
At the 12-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it third.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8.
Joe.
Here's Nix to throw. That is caught. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
To the pylon, he's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Seattle. That his second touchdown tonight. Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Set.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So that'll bring up fourth down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Exiting the pocket right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. The rookie out of Michigan, Mason Grant, in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's third down. Picked off by the rookie, Trey Amos. Yeah. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Go.
Now it's Herbert. His throw, left side, for Slaw. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down.
Set. Black 80. Set.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll take this one in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Commanders will cut the deficit to 7.
42. Commanders 35. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Johnson now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, Seattle.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That's out wide to Williams. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth 1st half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. It's going to be third. They need one. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have the Seahawks first down. He gets 5 and needed only a yard.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Quick throw here, taken by Hopkins. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Second down. Nix. Smith-Njigba left side. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Seattle.
Captain.
Throwing. Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, it's Nix. Slant. Smith-Njigba has it. And he's into the end zone. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Seahawks tack on one more to their lead.
Commanders 35. Michael Dixon.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
And they're on 24-yard line.
Set.
On play action, it's Herbert. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
14 yards. That's good for a Commanders first
On first down, Herbert. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
On second down, here's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's first and 10.
Set. Ready.
Play action now. It's Herbert. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Set. Reload.
Herbert to the air again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
For the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he's going to get into the end zone. What a call. The fake works to perfection. 4-6. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Delta to Hunt. Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Second and 11.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Set. 180. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Foye Oluokun. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line.
Run. Set.
Herbert now on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Anthony Gould was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
On play action now, Herbert. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Stephon Gilmore. And the Seahawks are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here's a handoff to Williams. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Commanders come up with it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Kicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will cut the deficit to 7. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll go with Williams. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 5. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
That's good.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
On the toss, it's Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Nix from the gun on third down. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Back deep, Anthony Gould. And that one had too much behind it. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Lady. Delta.
Shotgun now for Herbert. This one complete. It's to Slow. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
From the 29. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's caught by Gibbs. Down the right sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 71 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
That ties the game. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Nick Snack on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's JSN. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 1.
The 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 14.
Back to throw is Nix. Forced out left. Taking off. And Nix with the wise move there at the end. Sliding to a stop. But he's got the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Open receiver is Dotson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. There's that man again. Another catch. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Quick throw here, taken by Hopkins. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He'll look Hopkins' way again. This is also complete. And he's in! DeAndre Hopkins! Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. But it's very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Herbert. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. That's caught downfield by Tesla. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
8 yards. That's good for a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2.
Now it's Herbert. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Seahawks will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
A 1st down throw for Hicks. Smith-Njigba left side. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jackson Smith and Digba, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
2nd down. Nix. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchens. And the Commanders are going to get the football at their own 23.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
On 1st down, Herbert. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And he will score. Game on. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Washington. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Nix. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with the conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Now Seattle's going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. He's got his big target. That's Johnson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Seattle. A Hopkins sent in motion. They'll drop to throw. This one is caught by Dotson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Seahawks, first down.
He's into space past the 25. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
4 yards.
And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a first down.
Seahawks.
Hopkins sent in motion. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away. And he's taken down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And 15.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's made right side. It's Johnson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And after that 1st down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Here's Gould on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Gibbs. Oh! And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute. 1st and 10. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Point after now from Dicker. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, my goodness, Mike. What a mistake.